What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy. A very Merry Christmas to you guys. And what we're going to do is I am going to teach you how to decide whether a comic card is good or not, you should equip it or not, what are your options in terms of free to play cards, semi-premium cards and premium cards, easiest way to obtain them, and so on and so forth. So to start with, first I have to tell you what is the importance of comic card in your game. Well, it's not hidden from everyone. The pro player, the veterans, the intermediate players know the importance of cards, and many of them are trying to perfect it ever since. Even I am still trying to perfect my cards, which when I explain to you how it works, you'll also get to know what are the mistakes I have made in my card sets and what I need to do to make them better. Okay, so to start with, first I have to tell you what are the good stats, because there are a list of stats right here as you can see. So which are the good and the best stats that you need to go for. So basically the stats you need to go for are in the attack side, that is to the left, and in debuff there is only one, which is the skill cooldown duration. You can go for max HP if you like PvP, but apart from that, other stats are basically trash. Dodge synergizes very good with the CTP of Rage, but just for a few characters I wouldn't recommend you having dodge on cards, which basically affects the whole of your roster. Dodge is good, don't get me wrong, but you are not going to equip CTP of Rage on every characters, do you? If you are a whale, then you know already what you have to do with your cards, so I need not tell that. If you have resist, that is what you need to try to get rid of. Resists are the worst stats that you can have on your cards. Let me be bold and clear in that. Fire resist, cold resist, lightning resist, poison resist, mind resist, movement speed and crowd control time are the trash stats that you need to get rid of. Okay, and you also try to get the card collections, which is so helpful that you basically get 50% stats from this card collection itself. So whenever you get a unique card, just lock it down like I have locked this one, and try to rank it up, so on and so forth. So what are the amount of stats that you need to have on the stats that you need to get and the good stats? So to start with, all attack is the number one priority right here. It need to be as much as possible. Try to go for cards that have all attack in their fixed option, because that ranges from 7% to 11% depending on the quality of card. By quality of card I mean, as you can see, there is a number written at the bottom right on the card, which is 3. So it decides the quality of the card, which affects the fixed options. So for example, here I have a quality 4 card, so my energy attack is 9%. When I go back to the card I showed you previously, the shield 12 card has all attack 8.5%. So each quality affects the card's fixed option stat by 0.5%. That makes a huge difference when it comes to overall computing the whole 5 of the cards that I have equipped. So try to go for as high level of a card as possible and as good stats as possible. So all attack needs to be as much as possible, energy attack needs to be as much as possible, physical attack as much as possible, ignore defense 28% to 35% will be good, cooldown duration 30% to 35% will be good, and then comes attack speed. 15 to 20% is good, because the cap on attack speed is 130%, and then the crit rate is 10 to 15% is good. Crit damage 10 to 15% is good. I got a little overboard on those. Max HP as much as possible, and then the rest are just trash. So if you got that, now let's move on to what are your options in terms of cards. Well, we have an array of 86 cards in the game. Recently, with the addition of the Future Fight First Crescent and IO card, Luna Snow First Future Fight card, and White Fox Future Fight First card. That's really very tongue twisting, so sorry for that. those cards are not really that good just because of their optional stats. I didn't like them. So let's start with the free to play option. Okay, so to understand how cards work, you simply have to understand how to prioritize which cards while re-rolling a card for their optional stats and overall deciding which cards will fit your needs. By needs, I mean you wanna go for PvP or PvE. There's not much difference between a PvP card stats and a PvE card stats. They just have max HP as the priority. Like for PvP, you need to have as much max HP as possible, more than 25%. And for PvE, max HP is not that really good overall. So as for the cards that you can go for, first let me show you some free to play good cards for beginners and then some free to play good cards for the intermediate and pro players. Well, to start things off, the very best card for free to play is this Loki Agent of Asgard #17 card. This is really very good. Even some of the veterans still have it on their roster because it has all attack and cooldown duration, which are the most prioritizing stats in the game and the most groundbreaking stats as its fixed option. And as for its random option, it has good stats like you can go for ignore defense, dodge, max HP, crit damage. So that's a really good, easy to roll. All attack speed or the proc for physical attack here. All defense or any defense. So the 5-star bonus option is the one which gets you some tricks, and the 6th option you can go for physical attack, energy attack or crit rate. So this card is a really very good card to go for. Even I have it equipped in my set, and the stats I have are very good, perfect, which I wanted. All attack, cooldown duration, ignore defense, attack speed and energy attack, just as the priority list goes on. And the next card which I would say is good for you guys to go for is this one is not that good. This Punisher right here. This gives you not the attacks but ignore defense, which is really very good, attack speed and crit damage, max HP you can go for here in the 3-star bonus option, and cooldown duration or HP proc in the 4th-star option, all defense in the 5-star option, and energy attack or all attack or physical attack in the 6-star option. Not the very best card, but really very good for getting things started. Punisher #60 is a really very good card, having physical attack and max HP as their fixed option, cooldown duration in the 3-star option, attack speed in the 4-star option, energy attack in the 5-star option or ignore defense, and all attack, crit damage in the 6-star option. If rolled perfectly, this card can even overshadow some of the semi-premium or premium cards, but it's really very difficult to roll. Now moving forward, this Shaner card right here is really very good, having physical attack, crit rate in the fixed option, if rolled perfectly, cooldown duration in the 3-star option, attack speed, crit damage in the 4-star option, all defense in the 5-star option, and all attack, ignore defense, energy attack in the 6-star option. Now going forward, a lot of players have this card equipped in their set, which is Civil War #4, having all attack, physical defense in its fixed option. This card is good, but I kind of find it as a trap card. By trap card I mean some of the stats get blocked by bad stats basically. So in the 3-star option here we can get physical attack, max HP, good, attack speed or cooldown duration are the only good here, all defense, crit rate, crit damage is good, ignore defense, energy attack and crit rate. So basically if rolled perfectly, this card is good, but just because of fixed option which gives a very huge advantage gets blocked by physical defense, which is why I don't personally like this card. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I believe. So that is one of the easiest to obtain free to play cards. Now moving on, we have here the Star-Lord #2 card, giving ignore defense, crit rate in its fixed option, physical attack you can go here, attack speed or cooldown duration, I'll prefer cooldown duration, all defense here, and all attack, energy attack in the 6-star bonus option. So this card is really very good, And now this Groot #5 is also very good, having crit damage, ignore defense in its fixed option. You can go for energy attack, max HP, crit rate in the 3-star option, attack speed and cooldown duration in the 4-star option, all defense in the 5-star option, and physical attack or all attack in the 6-star option, though I recommend all attack, which is combination of physical attack and energy attack. And this Ant-Man #1 card is an optional card, not the very best, because it does not have those stats ignore defense, cooldown, all attack, physical attack or energy attack in its fixed option, which are the most important stats to have. It has ignore defense in the 3-star option, good, cooldown duration, energy attack, attack speed in the 4-star option, kind of a trap because you have to choose between energy attack or cooldown duration. In the 5-star option, the one you can go for is all defense, and in the 6-star option you can go for physical attack, all attack, crit rate, though all attack is more preferred. So, and if you have the Marvel Future Fight #2 anniversary card, you can equip it as well, though you need to reroll it perfectly, have with ignore defense, attack speed or cooldown duration. Cooldown duration is a no-brainer here, crit damage in the 5-star option and all attack in the 6-star option. If rolled perfectly, this card is really very good, though recovery rate is not the very best stat because it only affects a few of the characters in the game, because not every character can recover their HP, right? So besides that, I don't find this card is good, having ignore defense in its fixed option, though not the very best. This card this card has energy attack in its fixed option. Seems like it's a very good card, having one of the stats in the priority list, but it's a trap card, having energy defense in its fixed option, so it blocks you there. Ignore defense, cooldown duration are good on the 3 and 4 star, but you see in the 5-star option you can get only all defense, and in the 6-star all attack. If rolled perfectly, this is a very good start card for a head start, but not the one which will lead you a very long way in the long run. So as you can see in my cards, I have a very optimized card set. I'll not say the very best because I'm still trying to roll one very good of this Loki version. This card has given me very good stats, and this card as well. So basically I am almost good, but as I told you, my cards are not perfect yet, because as you can see I have poison resist in my card set, which I have to get rid of, physical defense, which I have to get rid of. So what I'm trying to do is I am trying to roll this card perfectly to fit my needs. So I'll replace this card with this card, because premium cards, I love premium cards having on my set very nicely. So now for the semi-premium cards, this Gwenpool #1 card is the best semi-premium card we have in the game. Let me put it that way. Hear me out why. Because it has all attack, max HP as its fixed option. No card has these two stats in sequence in their fixed option in the game. For 3-star passive, you need to get dodge or crit damage. Then cooldown duration is a no-brainer here. Attack speed is the one in the 5-star bonus, and energy attack or ignore defense. It's a choice what you need. So if rolled perfectly, this card can overshadow a premium card, let's per se. So moving on, in the next semi-premium card is this Avengers Origin Thor #1 card, which I have equipped in my set. It has energy attack, ignore defense in its fixed option, which synergizes so well with the priority list I showed you before. In the 3-star option, you can go for physical attack or cooldown duration. Nice, energy attack and physical attack both in the same card, with attack speed, crit damage or dodge, or energy attack proc would be nice. Crit damage in the 5-star of bonus option. You can go for recovery rate, but that just depends on what you can roll. And in the 6-star, all attack is a no-brainer, though I won't find the max HP. If rolled perfectly, this card is really very good. And for the next semi-premium we have in the game is this, the Amazing Spider-Man #653. Though not the very best, having dodge and all attack synergizing with the CTP of Rage. But if you have this card, I don't mind it in your set, because if rolled perfectly, this card is also very good. You can go for energy attack in the 3-star option, physical attack in the 4-star option, ignore defense in the 5-star option, and crit damage in the 6-star option. So if rolled perfectly, this card is really very good. Where is that next semi-premium card? Yes, here we have Captain America #24 card. Not the very best, having physical attack and cooldown duration. As I said, physical attack is not that meta, but if you have it, I don't mind it, because it's also nice to have physical attack. You need to have physical attack, like for if you have Namor, Apocalypse, Captain America, there are many, Deadpool, so many characters use physical attack nowadays, as physical attack are getting up to the mark with energy attack. And for the 3-star option, you can go for attack speed here, energy attack in the 4-star option here, ignore defense in the 5-star option here, and all attack in the 6-star option here. If rolled perfectly, this card is as good as a premium card, let me say, if rolled perfectly. But rolling perfectly is totally based on RNG, so that's the worst thing here. Now coming forward to premium cards. So there are quite a lot of premium cards, but the easiest to obtain are Loki #1 and the Loki #2 cards, which you basically need to buy is 2 uniforms, get them to Mythic, which are free to play uniform, let me say that. Most of the player base already knows this, but I am saying it again. Go for these 2 cards right here, it's a no-brainer. Get all these 3 cards, equip it in your set, and you are ready to go ham. Okay, let me show you how you can obtain these cards. Simply go to the legendary battle for Thor Ragnarok, which we got 2 years back. Okay, you don't need to buy the, what we call it, you don't need to buy the extreme package for it, as it's just free. All you need to do is get the Thor Ragnarok uniform and get it to Mythic to get this card right here, and then get Loki Thor Ragnarok uniform and get it to Mythic right here. Loki Thor Ragnarok uniform is really very good. It is the optional stat for so many uniforms, and it gives you a premium card, and it makes Loki usable. So all that just for 1 uniform. You can grind those bios using Shadowland selectors, or you can grind using story mission, though I won't recommend story mission as the rewards is trash. If you are listening Netmarble, please improve story mission rewards. Okay, so with that being said, get these 3 cards right here and you are ready to go basically. Now for the premium cards as themselves are premium, so it's a no-brainer. They are really very good and very strong cards. So if you can get hold on any of these cards, like Gwenpool card, Loki card, the Scarlet Witch card, it's a no-brainer. You can equip it, but you have to reroll them perfectly first. This card right here, I'm still trying to get my hand on. This beauty, Amazing Spider-Man #605. This card is so very good, and the one which has my heart from a very long time, the heartthrob of every player to get this card, Uncanny Avengers #14 with Cable and Captain America fighting. This card is very nice. It has all attack, cooldown duration, ignore defense, physical attack, energy attack, attack speed, Rumbanala. Extremely good card if rolled perfectly. This card will make you from beginner to directly to pro if you can get it. I'm just wordless, speechless for this card. This card is so good. So I hope I cleared most of your doubts. If you have any doubts, do hit me in the comment section down below. I'll try to clear your doubts in the easiest way possible. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe guys. And if you are not new to the channel and you are not yet subscribed, what are you doing guys? Subscribe me. I need your support. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Peace out. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm